Stress and sugar, bad combination. Here's why. When your stress levels are high, your body is going to produce cortisol. And one of the things that cortisol is going to do in the brain is that it's going to activate your hunger, right? It's going to activate ghrelin. And whenever ghrelin is activated, usually the thing that ghrelin wants is food or energy that is easy to absorb, okay? And that's going to be sugar and processed carbohydrates, the things that your body doesn't need to work hard to break down in order to get the energy that it needs. Think about it. When you're stressed out, do you crave broccoli or a steak? No, you crave chips, you crave something sweet, some sugar, you want a frappuccino, you want some cakes. You want the thing that's sweet and it's easy for your body to just absorb that sugar, right? Because sugar has glucose in it, and once you absorb that, it's going to help replenish your stores of glucose, which your body needs to fight stress, to get through that fight or flight state that you've put yourself into when you're in a stressful situation. But one of the dangers that you have to deal with is the fact that when you do get this sugar, you get a dopamine hit. And when you get a dopamine hit, you are going to start the addiction cascade. And that's how people become addicted to sugar, okay, or addicted to sweet things. So the stress leads to addiction. Because what happens when you've had a stressful situation and you eat some sweets and you get some energy and you feel better, right? That's that dopamine response. What happens the next time you feel stressed? You're going to want to go back to the thing that gave you the pleasure that you had before, and it's going to be sugar. And when you eat it the next time, it's just not going to hit the way it did the first time. And so every time you have an emotional response or you have a stressful situation, you keep going back to sugar, and it just creates this cascade. And you have to remember, when you're craving this, you're going to end up eating way more sugar and way more calories in a day or in a month than you're supposed to. And where's all that extra glucose and fructose going to go? In your fat cells, in your organs. That's how you get disease. And so stress will lead to sugar cravings, and sugar cravings will lead to addiction. And I call it the cortisol dopamine loop that people are stuck in, and it creates obesity, it creates autoimmune disorders, it creates cancer, it creates all kinds of stuff. But at the root cause, it's stress. So as a woman, always choose ease so you can repel disease.